The defense is just not there.
Okafor grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 14. Bryant passes to Okafor. And Brewer kicks to Bryant. Dishes it to Brewer. Just 5 to shoot from the arc. Bryant can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Bryant can't get that one to fall.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Lowry drives in. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 11. And it's blocked by DeRozan. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Scoa, that's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Scoa's got his second bucket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancer.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. A new group in now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. Bryant is in at the point. Grant is out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Brewer. And it's Okafor in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Bryant. He's got 14. No good on the three. Raptors trail by 13. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 22 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Bryant. Fires the three. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
That free throw missing.
Good game for Lowry. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And he sinks the second.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Okafor dishes to Landry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Screened by Valanciunas. Right side Lowry. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 13. Bryant passes to Okafor. 76ers moving the ball around. This one for three. It's in from long range. One more from Bryant. Bryant's got 20 points.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. From deep three-point range, and once more he gets it. Another bucket from Bryant. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 19. Now Lowry. He's got 9. Valanciunas with a screen on Bryant. Lowry drives in. Here's Scola, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Raptors have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. The first one falls. Scola hits them both. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Bryant dishes to Brewer. Bryant against Lowry. Picked by Okafor. The three from Bryant. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Scola. 8 points for him.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Lowry against Bryant. Okafor kicks to Bryant. Three-pointer. Ross grabs the board. Raptors trail by 20. Left side Lowry. Dishes to Valanciunas. And Okafor with the block. Bryant. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting the second half with your work cut out for you. What do you need to see change to start climbing back into this game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unfortunate.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. Been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ross in at small forward. Landry with the screen.
Move the ball.
Jumper off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Lowry. He's got 9. trying to find Scola. He's got it now. And it's DeRozan missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Bryant passes to Grant. Back to Bryant. Landry with the screen. Bryant dishes to Landry. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Brewer trying to free himself. Kept alive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 21. Smith kicks to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Raptors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Screen by Scola. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lowry's got 12.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Smith dishes to Bryant. Back to Smith. Landry with the screen. And here's Bryant for 3, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got 29 in the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Passes it to Scola. Goes up on the block. Jump shot is good that time. 12 points for him.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Landry, that's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 12. Now the pass to DeRozan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back. So Philadelphia making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And then for Toronto, Alex Len's checked in for John Henson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Ross. Grant at small forward with Noel at the 4. Brewer is out there with Bryant. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Carl Landry's checked in for Noel. And Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in. Outside Bryant.
Move the ball.
Kicks it to Brewer. Outside Bryant from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ross in the corner. Fires from deep. Shot's good.
Okay. Like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half. where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Got that one up. Quick. 32 points for Freak.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Len's shot is off.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And here's Bryant for three. And it's Toronto. With the rebound. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Joseph with the ball. Now Okafor defending. No good from Ross.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And again, another basket there from Bryant. Bryant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. Raptors trail by 16. To the paint. Knocked away. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Raptors also making a change. Luis Scola. He's checked in for Alex Len. And here is Brewer. On the wing, Bryant. Puts one up from 19.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for Philadelphia.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Bryant. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And there's the feed to Joseph. Ross with a wide open look. The 19-footer is on the money.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ross. DeRozan. His three-pointers off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bryant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bryant's got 39.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq.